Good evening, friends. So today with me is Mr. Bhaskar, and he is working in top e-commerce company. So welcome, Mr. Bhaskar. Can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Thank you, Mohit. Thank you inviting me in your podcast. So, hi everyone. I am Bhaskar. I am working in one of the e-commerce company in India. So overall, I have around 10 year work experience in automobile, in logistics, and 5 year in e-commerce. I'm a graduate of IIM Mumbai. I've done 2 year MBA program from there. Yeah, that's about me.
Yeah, thank you, Bhaskar, for introducing yourself. So, like you mentioned that you are working in e-commerce industry. So, we want to understand how e-commerce is growing in India and what is the future of e-commerce, especially from India point of view.
Yeah, if we go with the data point, right? So e-commerce is expected to be like a $2,000 billion industry in India, right? By the end of 2025. And if you go with the statistics, like how much is the growth rate, CAGR, so it's around 20 to 25% every year. So it means that, and with the more internet and mobile penetration, it will keep on growing only. So if I talk about e-commerce, right, there are major three segments. One is the B2B, right, which is business to business, where industries and other firms like orders from the major website. The second is B2C, right, where the consumers order from the website, and the third is D2C, which is something very frequent now, where the companies like Boat and other companies, they have their own website and they are directly selling to the consumers. So these are the major segment of the e-commerce.
Okay. Thank you for elaborating this. So my next question is, from job point of view, what are the job opportunities in e-commerce industries?
Okay, great. So like e-commerce generally have one operational end, right? Operational job, because they have a big warehouse, correct? Where they store the inventory. So they have first mile, they have middle mile, they have last mile. So there is a lot of like logistics and then warehouse operation jobs that come into picture, right? So if I talk about operations job, so from the site lead or a plant head, right, you need all the operation manager and all the army there, and then there's a maintenance department, there's a safety department. So all such operational whatever people work there. So that's a one arm. Other arm are the like product team, which makes product for the e-commerce. The third is the software development part, definitely, right? Fourth are the corporate people, right? Corporate team, finance team, supply chain team, marketing team, right? Sales and distribution team. So and then HR team. So these are the major roles that we have in e-commerce now.
Okay, so one question I want to trigger from this points, like you mentioned, there are various departments. So like right now, if someone is working in different industries, not in e-commerce, but he want to move like from automotive industry or from any other industry, he want to move to this e-commerce industry, like it is growing.
Yeah.
Definitely, there is a bright future in this industry. So how we can, or how the other people can do those things?
Okay, so someone wants to come from like if I take an example of automobile, right? So generally, if a person is working in automobile in let's say operation department, right, production department, then they know the lean tools, right?
Yes.
Then they have the lean knowledge, they have the Kaizen knowledge, right? All the Japanese culture which we have. So definitely, such type of people are needed in e-commerce industry in the warehouse role, right?
Okay.
Where we need to where we need actually operations manager, right, senior operation manager, and the site lead type of people. Okay, so I think they can directly fit into from automobile to these type of roles,
Warehouse.
right? So whatever they have the tangible skills, they can directly utilize these skills there. And suppose someone want to make a shift in their career, right? They don't want the operations role, then there are program managers role, right?
Okay.
Because in automotive industries also we have a project manager, right?
Yes.
So projects and program manager are actually like synonyms of each other. So can directly they come into e-commerce sector, and they can run programs like if I take an example of packaging waste reduction, right? In automobile also we work on the cost reduction part, right? So here also there are program manager who works on the packaging cost reduction. I just take it as an example,
Yeah.
right? So I think there comes the similarity, right? And then if someone wants to like go into like a product role, then I think they need to upskill themselves.
Okay. So I would like to take your last point, which you have mentioned, that need upskilling. So which courses or which tools you will suggest that one should learn so that they can easily transit their career? Because right now, suppose you are working in one company from 5 to 10 years and you have to switch their career. So what courses they can learn or what they can opt?
Okay. So I think now is the time of AI, right? Gen AI actually, basically. So definitely, either you are in automobile or any of the sector, right? Gen AI is something gonna be using extensively. So you should have, not, I would not say basic actually, at least medium level of knowledge of the Gen AI, right? Like how to use the Gen AI as a manager, right? Okay, so the I think the Gen AI skill is very very important, right? And then there are some other skills, right? Which is technical skill, maybe like SQL, maybe like Python. If you know all such skills, then I think it will be a added advantage on your. But definitely, I would like to quote again, Gen AI is something which is coming. It is gonna be like we have seen industrial revolution, right, in the past, correct? So Gen AI is something which is there now actually, which is not coming in future, which is there now. Many of the industries, they are shifting their the whole operation based on Gen AI only.
Okay.
So yeah, so we should know about Gen AI.
Sure. So about this Gen AI and all, we will definitely will shoot our different podcasts, but our podcast today's topic is not on this topic. But thank you for your feedback. So one last question: what advice would you like to give to the audience about this e-commerce and all? Any special advice from your side, from the last, to conclude this podcast?
Yeah. So e-commerce is something, as I mentioned, right? It's growing 20 to 25%, right? So it has a good career potential in future. So let's transition your career if you can, right, into that field. Because that's a big thing, and there are a lot of roles that will come into the future.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Bhaskar. So, if you have any comment or any doubt about how you can switch your career about in, especially in e-commerce industry, please like, share, and comment. Definitely, we will try to help you out. Thank you, Bhaskar.
Thank you, Mohit, for inviting me into your podcast.
Thank you. Happy weekend. Bye bye.